Today I'm going to be living off the top 3 convenience stores in Japan, and I'm going to be trying some of the most best and unique items that I can find. So let's start off with breakfast, and we're going to be going to 7-Eleven, which is known to be Japan's most popular convenience store. There's around 20,000 locations of 7-Eleven in Japan. Literally, if you walk in a straight line in Tokyo, 1 minute later, you'll spot one. So this is my first time in a 7-Eleven, so I'm just going to walk around and observe my surroundings, because even though the shop's quite small, there still seems to be a lot going on here. So the plan is to get a mix of sweet, savory and liquid items from each store for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and I'll be rating each store based on the quality and taste of the product that I receive. But there's just one problem. Most of the stuff here is written in Japanese and I can't read Japanese. Although I'm someone who values what's on the inside a lot more, today I'm just gonna have to put aside that mentality and base my decisions purely on visual attraction. Hello, could I have one pork bun and one pizza bun? Born in London, but I'm originally from India.
Nepal.
Nepal? When did you come here? I'm guessing this is the pizza bun. This is a pork bun. This is just chicken to get my protein intake for the day. Chopsticks. Okay, I have no idea what this is, but it's like rice and a bunch of other stuff. Baked cheesecake, sweet potato paste, sparkling fruit drink. So let's start. Let's start with the pizza bun. And can we just take a moment to appreciate the curvature on this bun? Okay, you know what? Enough admiring. Let's take a bite out of this and see how it tastes. Soft, fluffy, sweet and plump. Everything you would expect in a high quality bun. And as you can see, the interior, it's filled with cheese and tomato sauce. Time for a pork bun. Pork bun offered the same sort of fluffy, bouncy, plumpy jiggliness as the pizza bun did, but with a different interior design. The interior of the pork bun was quite average, so overall I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10. Next up we have this box filled with a wide range of unidentified meat and rice. So let's try this out. There seems to be 3 different types of fish. Fish number 1 is crispy and lightly seasoned. Fish number 2 is an imposter because it looks like an omelette, but on closer inspection, it's another fish. But unfortunately, it delivers a less than mediocre experience. And then the final fish. There seems to be some sort of fish cake, kind of like a cutlet with potato filling, and it offers the perfect balance between carbs and protein. It also has a sweet soy sauce coating, which kind of enhances its already pleasant flavor and texture. The contents of this box gives you a completely different experience, ranging from disappointment to euphoria. So overall, I feel like this deserves a 5.5 out of 10. It's time to increase my protein intake because all these items seem to be very carb heavy. So let's try this chicken breast out. Smoky, peppery, garlicky, very flavorful, but unfortunately the salt content is very high. 7.5 out of 10. That's a nice piece of chicken breast right there. Okay, this mystery drinks packaging states that there's 4 different types of fruit used in this drink, but all I'm tasting right now is strawberry and carbonation. It's very sweet and tasty, and I have to say, I'm a fan. Now time for the part that I'm actually most excited about. Dessert. See, we have the sweet potato bun, and it kind of makes sense that sweet potato should actually be used in a dessert. I'm kind of looking forward to this. Nice, very fluffy cake exterior with a brown sugar-like paste in the middle. I'm not really tasting much sweet potato to be honest, which is kind of disappointing, but it's still very tasty, so I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Okay, it's now time for the final 7-Eleven dessert item, and I have the highest hopes for this one because I've heard so many good things about baked cheesecake. So let's try this out. I can't tell if I'm disgusted by this or if I'm enjoying this. It's got this very overpowering cheesy taste which I really didn't expect, and the more I eat it, the less disgusted I am by it, but that doesn't mean I'm enjoying it. It lacks a lot of sweetness which makes it worse as well. Okay, you know what? I'm very disappointed, but I'm not going to let this cheesecake ruin my day, so I'm just going to go back to 7-Eleven and get more dessert items. Okay, I'm back. Hopefully this time with worthy contenders for dessert. Pistachio nut cookies, you're up first. You're literally everything I've ever wanted in a sweet item. See, this is why you shouldn't settle in life. If you ever feel like you're not getting what you deserve, just know if you wait, you'll find something that gives you that and more. Crunchy, shortbread-like texture, sweet and savory goodness. Next up, we got these waffle bites. So let's take a bite and see how it tastes. Okay, this tastes like stale, sweetened sadness. These waffle bites might look visually attractive on the outside, but on the inside, there's nothing going on. There's no depth, there's no personality, there's no character, there's no life. This is the perfect example of looks don't mean everything. Ice cream, you're up next. And visually, you do look very attractive. Thick, creamy, low water content, perfectly sweetened. This is a 1 in a million right here. An item like this defies the statement I made earlier. See, the ice cream, it proves that something can look pleasant to the eye and also deliver a large amount of depth and personality. Thank you, ice cream. 8.4 out of 10. It's time for lunch, and Lawson, you're gonna be my next victim. pizza flavored crisp. I have no idea what this is. A kiwi smoothie, boiled eggs, and then to finish it off, kiwi smoothie. On first impression, you look very fun. Let's do a smell check and analyze further. Okay, you know what? It doesn't smell as fun as it looks. Let's just give it a taste and see what it offers. Okay, you know what? This does not taste like a smoothie. Kind of reminds me of Froobs. It's got a very similar texture and taste to yogurt, but with like a kiwi flavoring. Okay, I need to get that disgusting taste out of my mouth. So let's cleanse the palate with some pizza crisps. Right, so cheese and pepperoni seem to be the predominant flavors right now, and I can't really taste any tomato sauce, but overall it's mildly seasoned. Okay, now time for this. I saw this Japanese local pick this item up. I feel like we're onto something good here. Seems like it's made of chewy rice with canned salmon inside, and it's wrapped around with this seaweed. 7.5 out of 10. We now got 2 eggs. Okay, why is the shell still on this? A lot of labor is being done just to eat this egg right now. They're really making me work for my protein here. Okay, moment of truth. Wow. Just have a look at that color. See, this is what dreams are made of. I would love to meet the chicken that laid these eggs because that is delicious. Okay, now time for the sandwich. Moment of truth. That was actually really nice. It had like mayonnaise, egg, ham, lettuce. That was nice. And the bread was really soft as well. Now time for this mystery dessert. Visually, it doesn't look that appealing. I only got this item for the sole reason of expanding my horizons. Okay, we are not off to a good start. Why is this item already trying to kill me? This is kind of like putting your trust in a stranger you know nothing about. So let's see if blindly trusting this item ends up paying off. Tell me why it looks like there's a whole ass ecosystem growing inside this item. Is this even food? Is this edible? Okay, you know what? Let's just take a bite. What's the worst that can happen? I never thought that the emotions of both disgust and enjoyment could have been felt at the same time, but this does it. Okay, there seems to be matcha on top, which gives it a very earthy and bitter taste. But once you get past that bite, it seems very nice and sweet. It was a mixture of different emotions and an endless cycle of disgust and pleasure. So for that reason, a 5 out of 10. Congratulations, Lawson, you did well, but clearly not well enough. Time to see if Family Mart is worthy of overtaking 7-Eleven. Time for dinner. Family Mart, listen, you've got a lot on the line right now. I have high expectations for you, so you better deliver. Let's collect a few interesting looking items and try them out. I wanted to buy this Japanese protein drink and see how it tasted compared to what I've had from the UK. So let's try this out. Milky, neutral, not much flavoring. But wait a minute, that is an awful aftertaste. It just tastes like chemicals. Okay, you know what? I'm not even going to finish this because I feel like if I continue, it'll just taint the taste of every other item I bought as well. Time to cleanse my palate with a nice savory snack. Nice and crispy, lightly seasoned to taste like shrimp, a taste that I'm very familiar with. So I picked this chicken breast out as well because it looks like a unique flavor that I haven't seen before. Okay, it doesn't smell the greatest, but let's take a bite and see how it tastes. That is not good. The texture of that chicken is very rubbery and wet. Not a nice combination at all. This is what I imagine synthetic lab-made chicken to taste like, so I'll give it a 2 out of 10. Time for another egg. I just want to see if this has the same color as the other one, and boy oh boy it does. Bro, what are up with these chickens, man? This is the perfect orange that I consistently look for, but I never find. I wonder what these farmers are feeding their chickens. I got another sandwich here to try, and this one, it doesn't feel as soft as the one from Lawson. Okay, the tuna's pretty good, but the ham and cheese is not that nice, and same with the egg sandwich. I don't know why, but Lawson just did their sandwiches a lot better. Okay, Family Mart, you know what? I did expect better than this. I thought you were going to be a dark horse in this competition, but we still have 2 remaining items, so I still have faith. Come on, Family Mart, don't let me down now. Next up, the most interesting packaging I've ever seen in my life. It looks like the contents are sweet mini burgers, so I'm really excited for this. Wait a minute. Did I just get catfished? I thought I was gonna get a little mini burger, but I got this crunchy chode-like wafer stick. Very disappointing. Family Mart, what's going on here? I had faith in you. I literally believed in you. But don't worry, there's still one more item left. It looks and feels like some sort of pancake with something inside. This is what I imagine the flavors of heaven to include. Light, fluffy pancake wrapped around in chocolate and whipped cream. You know what, Family Mart? You disappointed me a lot today, but you managed to save it with this beautiful item at the end. Family Mart, your overall rating is 4.8 out of 10. Therefore, our winner by unanimous decision is 7-Eleven.